doing?
They're good. We only have 2 left.
Oh wow, that's so quick.
Yeah, we only got 2 left.
I mean, they're
Well, we
so
had
cute.
a yard sale. They are, dude. They're adorable. We had a yard sale last weekend, and she brought the puppies out, and I think 3 of them went that way, and then 2 of them went to a friend of a friend she
Okay.
had. And then we
So
got 2, and somebody might want them, or somebody else might. We haven't heard back yet, so it looks like we might
okay,
be keeping them.
how's Roxy feeling after
Unless you want
losing
them,
a few of them?
she doesn't even notice.
She's probably happy.
Yeah, she might be. Yeah, because I mean, even when they cry, she runs over there. She still makes sure they're taken care of. She protects them from Dad. And Dad, Scooby's trying to get more playful with them and stuff. So
Yeah.
it's really funny. It's really cute.
Does she attack him if he gets a little rough?
Yep. Yep, she does. Or especially like if he's getting close to the pen, the indoor pen, and he'll be looking on the edge of the couch into the pen, and she gets like right next to him, like kind of get out of here.
He's probably looking to see which one's the tastiest.
Right. Those Dachshunds. Cannibalistic natures for sure.
Yeah.
So what were you saying about the A1 Atlas? You're going to say something? Besides, it's not as interesting as
Oh,
they seem to be.
well, apparently there's this one astrophysicist, I guess, from Harvard that keeps insisting it's some sort of alien spacecraft. But the guy is known for
Right.
always thinking that something is an alien spacecraft. So I guess not many people are taking him seriously. Apparently, the consensus.
Yeah, I guess he hasn't been right too many times.
Yeah, right.
Apparently, he hasn't been right too many times, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, they've already acknowledged that there is aliens, right? Then the government come out and say, yes, there's aliens. Like 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Yeah, but I mean, just because some politicians said it, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I thought like some CIA documents came out, like unclassified crap.
Yeah.
Like that kind of stuff. So, I mean, maybe the guy's not that much of a quack. It's just buried.
Maybe.
But anyway, so he's insisting. Have you seen the pictures of it? I mean, it looks like a building.
Does it?
A little bit, like with the lights and the way there. It looks like looks like a straight ship of sorts, like an icicle shaped ship. It looks like little dots of lights, like Star Trek.
Well, I mean, I don't know. According to its trajectory, the closest it'll be, it's on the other side of the sun. So it's like, I mean,
So it's not even coming close to us.
No.
So what's that other one then? That's supposed to be here like November.
That's the one.
Nah, there was another one.
Oh, the moon thing.
No, had like a weird kind of Polynesian name almost. Unanimani or something.
Oumuamua.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I think that one passed a while ago. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Huh.
So, I mean, I'm all for it, dude. I would love to see that. I would love to see an actual alien, a giant alien spaceship the size of Manhattan. But
why?
That would be so awesome because that's like confirmation.
Okay. Confirmation of what?
That they're out there.
Then they destroy us, and it's like, oh, okay. Well, at least we knew that before we died.
Well, I don't know if they would destroy us. I mean,
I could die now. I could just really die now. Okay.
Right. Like in Independence Day, those guys that were sitting under the beams, like, take me home or take me with
signs.
You. Right.
Skadoosh.
Right. But I mean,
I understand what you're saying. That'd be some interesting stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know, man. Some of the conspiracy stuff, though, it's talking about that happening, like a hallucinogenic, not hallucinogenic, a holographic alien invasion kind of a thing, and something like that supposed to happen in the near future. And I think something's going to happen in 2028 because it just replayed a clip about Trump saying, oh, so if there's a war, if we're at war with another nation in 2028, then there's no election.
Ah, okay. So that's laying out the groundwork.
Yeah, pretty much saying it out there. It doesn't mean it's going to happen. Trump talks a lot of crap. We know that. I mean, he's Trump.
Right.
But at the same time, he's Trump. You
Right.
know,
Yeah.
I mean, he's
Yeah.
not stupid.
No, no, that he's not. No, he's good at manipulating the population. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, that's why they got him in there, dude. Because it's like he's set up to be the bad guy. He's set up to be the one that's going to do this stuff because it's not acceptable, but it's expected. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Right.
well, of course Trump's going to make it a police state. Well, of course Trump's going to do this. You know what I mean? So they kind of expect it already.
Yeah.
And then they're going to do something with the left, and the left is going to be like, "Oh, we're here to save the day," but they don't make any real changes. They just present it differently, so it's more palatable.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why we've never really seen major change. And I know they always blame it on the other side, but we all know they hang out. They're all friends. They're all buddies.
Yeah.
They're all kids. You know, their kids go to the same schools. Said this
Yep.
before,
Yep.
but yeah, like really makes sense that he's all right, man. We did this test run in 2020 with this and that, and the lockdown and the election, and you just going off the rails about all this other stuff. So now you're back in, and you just do what people expect you to do. And you know what I mean? And he does,
Yeah.
and that's it. And we're distracted. You know, we're getting something else to fight about, something else to distract us.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think even Trump supporters are looking at it now and be like, yeah, this guy's no different. He's a politician just like everybody else.
Of course. Of course. Yeah, I really feel like January 6th was like a test run. Like they weren't really prepared for it, you know? Like I don't know.
I don't know, dude. I've been seeing everywhere that January 6th was an FBI thing. And there was a lot of agents and assets in that from the FBI.
It's possible.
So
Yeah.
that was staged. You know, the whole yeah. You know, that's what they're saying. You know what I mean? That was staged, right? See a response, see what happens, see what we can do for it. Or just give the distraction while this other stuff's going on. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like other bills are being passed or more stuff for our safety kind of stuff, you know.
Sure.
But now it's just apparent, dude. The disparity between the ruling class and the rest of us is really, really getting pronounced and like in your face. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And our economy's doing bad. And these are all the precursors to certain events that have happened in the past that had
Yeah.
these same
Yeah, for
events
sure.
happen prior to them. So,
Yeah, I mean these things repeat.
right.
You
But
reach.
it's almost seems like it's designed this time. You know what I mean? Like before in the past, that's just the way it was. And they didn't know exactly what the people were going to do. They were just living their life. Now they know what the people will do. You know what I mean? And now they know if you fuck with this, this, and this, then the people are most likely to do this, this, and this.
Right. Plus they
But
also
like,
control the information, so you know all the stuff you're getting from media,
yeah,
from social media, it's it's a lot easier to manipulate the masses
that's true. It really
because you
is.
know you send out the message and 100 million people get it in 2 seconds.
Right. And then everybody's talking about it in four.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Back in the days before TV, you know, you had newspapers that took a while. Before
Right.
newspapers, you had what, word of mouth that took forever, you know. So
Pony Express,
yeah,
telegrams.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mm,
So it took a while to spread throughout the country. Now it's like pretty much
instantaneous.
instantaneous
Around the world.
around the world.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
But that's kind of cool though, because 2020 brought about a lot of independent news sources or a lot of independent people that went out and like wanted to check the stuff out themselves.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And it's like I get some of that stuff censored. YouTube doesn't allow everything,
right.
and certain things that fit agendas. You know what I mean? Same with all the other social media. You know, we
Yep.
already know that's been censored and manipulated, even for the 2020 election, and for the 2016 election, and for this election, and you know who
Yep.
knows? Ever since it's been around, because of what you just said, that mass media quickly. You know, that news spreads so fast and it's out there so quick.
Yeah, exactly.
So
So while I guess while some things are similar, you know, people angry against the government or discontent, it's going to
right.
express itself differently this time around.
Oh, that's
Or
true.
maybe I guess maybe each time it's a little different, so it'll be interesting to see how it expresses this time around.
That's a good point.
But,
Huh. I think what's really trying to be constructed is a civil war,
mm,
not not a revolution. You know what I mean? Like for real. I mean, I think there would be profit on civil war. I think the people that make money now are going to make more, and then it's going to be spun however they want it to spin, and
yeah, yeah,
there'll be a victory, whoever they want to win. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be like they're pulling so much strings now, and all the leaders are on board more than before, or at least the show isn't as hidden.
yeah,
Do you know what I mean? We're seeing
right,
Trump in Israel, no American flag by him. Every time that you have some dignitary out here, there's their flag and our flag, the American flag. You know what I mean? Not there. It's just Trump and Israel, and it's like, yeah, they have all our best weapons. They know how to use them. I don't know what they do, but they do. You know what I mean?
right.
He's saying that stuff, and it's like, okay, well, yeah, we know who pulls your strings.
Right.
Mr. Puppet. I don't know what they do, but they know what they do, and it's good. So
Yeah,
they can
yeah,
do it.
yeah. I just give him the weapons.
Whew.
Yeah,
So yeah, it's a little weird. I don't know. I definitely think there's a tension, and it could be because of that manipulation in media. But I think everybody's experiencing some of that tension. Like there's things that are just way off,
yeah,
and it's really hard for me because I'm like recluse like you,
yeah,
so I don't have my finger on the pulse as much as I just what I get fed. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But human
Well,
nature, dude, and what I think and what I've seen, you go walk out in the street to anybody, and chances are you can strike up a conversation that's civil, that's not going to be like we see in the media. You know what I mean? It's just going to be, I think people are willing and very able to have conversations without freaking out.
sure.
And I think the ones that we do see might be casted in there, like maybe. I
Like,
don't know.
yeah, like inciting.
Well, no, yeah, but like hired to be there or paid to
Yeah,
be there, or you know what I mean? That's their job is to, right, incite. Yeah. Whatever that may be, to incite
yeah,
indignation against this certain topic or support for this topic, whatever the case is.
absolutely. Yeah, of course. I mean, people with interests and money, of course, they're gonna try to influence the masses any way they
Right.
can, including that, in putting in agitators.
Right. Yeah. And that No Kings protest, dude. I understand what it was for, but like, what was supposed to be accomplished out of it?
I mean, I got the feeling it was just people expressing their displeasure with Trump and the current government. I don't know if it was any more than that. Yeah, I guess you
Right,
had
because
groups.
they had that in his last term, right? They didn't.
Yeah,
But when we
yeah,
got locked down, they didn't. There was nothing about it then. We were ruled. They
right.
allowed the king to say, "Hey, stay in your house and don't see your parents and let
Yeah,
your grandparents die alone and close your business and all that
yeah, but I
stuff."
mean, I think that was at least there was that the a reason for it. Like it wasn't Trump saying I'm gonna do it because I want to. It was, hey, there's a pandemic going on.
Right. Well, okay, for what? What is he doing because he wants to? I mean,
Oh, I mean, I don't even know where to start.
just then it should be easy. Start somewhere.
All right, let's ask ChatGPT.
No, dude, you got your opinion. Where are you getting your opinions from?
Well, I mean, I guess I can't express my opinions probably just because, I can't pull all that information from here right away. But just in general, just from paying attention to what he's been saying and what he's been doing, I get the feeling that the No Kings protests were justified.
So I think from what I understand most, it was about the ICE and the National Guard and that kind of stuff. If I understand
It's
right.
it's not only
I mean,
that.
amongst other stuff, but it was like ICE riots were not riots, but ICE protest was included with the No Kings protest.
Yeah, I'm sure they were part of it. Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
So
but
I get that. The whole ICE thing is giving them carte blanche to kind of do what they want. So I can see that being a reason.
yeah, sending troops from red states into blue states to police
The
them,
National Guard.
right? Like the National Guard.
See, I thought they were using like New Mexico. We have the New Mexico National Guard that's been deployed.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So we have our own National Guard, and we were like one of the first states to do it.
Every state does.
So I don't think, are they really doing from the blue to the red and the red to the blue? Or are they just doing
They
their own states?
no, they've sent like I think they sent like Texas National Guards to Chicago. Um, and I don't know which National Guards they sent to California. Like, why would you do that unless you're trying to, I don't know, cause some issues or incite some violence? Why not send the California National Guard to California? You know?
Right. Yeah. Unless they just can't handle what's going on. Because the whole point of it, right, from my understanding, is crime. Crime is really high in these areas. The local police aren't able to get it under control. So the National Guard is sent in as police support to help clean up crime. So New Mexico's got it because we got one of the highest crime rates in the country.
Yeah.
California does, certain parts of it, and Chicago. You know what I mean? These are really high crime areas. Plus Portland. I know he sent some up there in Washington and Oregon. At least Oregon. For sure, there's some National Guard up there.
Yeah.
The point is, though, like regardless of whatever state they're from, they're all under the president's command. They are
See,
federal.
I don't get that because I thought the national, I thought the National Guard was run by the states, like they're under
No, it's the
the
National Guard.
governors. Mm.
But the state has its own. It's all federally funded. So they're getting federal money to train and have their National Guard for the state.
Yeah.
But it's still their federal employees, just like
Yeah.
being enrolled in the military. And he's the commander in chief. So if it comes down to it, he can have the power of all arms of armed forces, including the reserves, National Guard, all under his command.
Yeah, I mean, from what I've been hearing, these crime issues that he uses as a pretext to send in the National Guard are not really that serious. So I don't know how
We're pretty
true that
bad.
is.
We're pretty bad here. But I know that, so we just had National Guard that was some in Albuquerque, because obviously the most populated city, but the last round was sent up north, like Espanola, in the north west quadrant of New Mexico. And I know Espanola's got a lot of drug stuff going on. You know, there's a lot of drugs. So part of that is, along with the ICE stuff, you know, stopping these drugs from coming across the border, and then targeting, having the National Guard position in the states where the most drug use is, you know, because they're getting a big supply of it, obviously.
Yeah.
So it almost sounds like a big sting operation for whatever. They say drugs for our safety, for whatever it is. I mean, but yeah, that's what they're using. That's the excuse that's being used for it. These are high crime areas. They need help. Their police need help. The National Guard is there to aid the police. Not the police aren't working for the National Guard, so it's still the police jurisdiction. There's just extra bodies, essentially. But
yeah,
and that makes sense. You know what I mean? It's like you got all these drugs coming in from the border. These are the places where they kind of settle. Let's go to those places and see what we could do about stopping the spread of those drugs. So that sounds great. I think any side would agree with that.
Sure.
But it's Trump doing it.
Right.
So that's, you know what I mean? That's a flag. And then I personally, my belief, and this is what, just from what I've seen, I can't pull up anything to prove it, but my belief is that they are being situated for something in the future. Right now, it's to help with the police and the crime, but it's like chess moves, you know?
Yeah.
So they just move
other
their
people
knights.
have been saying that as well. Yeah. Because I mean, if you think about it, the military, they're not trained to catch drug dealers, right? They're like a pretty blunt weapon.
Some of them. I mean, there's Rangers, there's special ops in each arm. I mean, they got each, you know what I mean? In whole, the Marines are the infantry line. They're the first ones there. They're going to kill everybody. The Army doing the same thing, but they have their elites. They have their commandos, their berets, their whatever.
No, but
that
I'm
can
saying,
do shit on the sly.
like, they're not there to catch like minor drug dealers. You know, if
not minor ones.
they send them after, you know, like cartels or something. Sure,
Right.
I get that,
Right.
but not like some minor drug dealer on the streets of Chicago.
But yeah, but they're looking for the people that the cartel's using to bring that shipment into Chicago to do the dealing. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So it's getting to Chicago somehow, and then
Sure.
it's being dispersed from there. Same here. It's getting into Albuquerque, but it's being dispersed. It's getting to Espanola, and then it's dispersed to the people. So
But
they could just be looking for those big.
I thought that's what we had the DEA for. What happened to the DEA?
I don't know, dude. I have no idea. You don't hear much about them at all.
No, you don't.
So maybe they're just quietly working because they do a lot of undercover stuff.
Or maybe they got defunded.
I doubt it, dude, because that war on drugs, man, that's a moneymaker. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's not something they would defund because yeah.
Right.
No, I don't. Yeah. Yes, sir.
It's big money.
Right. So they'll defund the other stuff that's not going to cost them so much, or defund the ones that weren't funneling his money or their money or the proper money. They were
Right.
funneling someone else's money.
Right.
And so it was like, oh, well, we don't want you to do that no more.
Yeah, you're not making me rich. Fuck that.
Right. You're my competition. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think anybody in our house is losing any money anywhere from any of these cuts. People are, but not our representatives.
Oh, yeah. Well, I just heard today they're supposed to not give out SNAP for November.
Because of the lockdown. So because the government's on shutdown still, that's going to affect the benefits of SNAP.
Yeah.
Because there's nobody there to give it out, essentially.
Ooh, that's going to suck because a lot of people are on that.
Yeah, it's going to hurt a lot of people. But it's not going to hurt the people that are making it happen.
No, of course not. No.
And they still get paid. Their paychecks are still rolling. So the government's still cutting checks to some people. You know what I mean?
Right. How come
the government shut down? The IRS is still working.
Right.
Still paying taxes, right?
That's some bullshit, yo.
It is, dude. It really is. And that's what I'm talking about. Like the stuff that they're doing and they get away with, the ruling class. And I'm not just talking about Trump's administration. I'm talking about the ruling class, and he's just a puppet right now. 4 years before it was Biden and Harris, next 4 years, it might be Trump still or some other puppet. But the agenda is still going to be going on. The digital ID, that's the agenda. The one world order, that kind of stuff. I mean, Trump said he's not going to do the central banking cryptocurrency or whatever. The CBCD, the centralized crypto bank.
I thought they were going to do that.
He is.
Yeah.
He is, yeah. But he did say, no, we're not going to do that.
Oh, but he's going
to. But yeah, then
a lot
next
of
week. Yeah.
They're not going to do it, but they're doing
absolutely.
It. Yeah.
Absolutely. So, I don't know. It's going to be interesting, though, the next 5 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
The last 5 have been pretty interesting.
Yeah. But it was pretty quiet during Biden's time.
Oh, because there was no opposition. I mean, there was a little bit of it, but it was just Trump. You know what I mean? It was just Trump talking crap and the pillow guy and, a few people, not as, they didn't make as loud as noise as the left does.
Yeah.
And they don't fund, I mean, I don't know, dude. George Soros is like a big funder of these not riots, but these protests and these agenda things and stuff like that. And so he's not going to pay for it under Biden's term because that's what they want to happen. They want everything given away. They want the whole country given away, all the borders open. They want that's the agenda.
Yeah.
And then you got Trump coming along to say, no, we're going to stop all that. And then people are like, yeah, finally. And then he's like, no, let's just keep shipping these people off and kidnapping these. We know America is the highest missing kids in the world.
No, I didn't
America
know that.
has the highest missing kid rate in the world. So there's something going on with a lot of these people that are getting detained, but they're not there when they go to look at them. You know what I mean? They go to these sites and it's like, well, where is everybody that you're detaining?
Right.
You deported them already? I don't know about that. You know what I mean? It's just very weird. There's some very weird stuff going on.
So what happens to them? What are the hypotheses on that?
Trafficking. They get trafficked into labor, which is kind of what happens to a lot of them anyway, right? They pay to come over here, but then they got to, or they borrow money to come over here, and then they got to pay back. So they're working
for
whatever they
no
need to
pay.
do
Right, right.
to pay off that debt.
Like slave
So,
labor.
mhm.
Yeah.
So I don't know, dude. Yeah, there's something going on, man. The people don't matter. The people don't matter. And that's why it's frustrating to see us fight over it, and to see us divide with each other when we need to help each other. We need to really bond together right now.
Sure.
And everybody see that the elite is not for any of us.
Of
I
course
don't
not.
care what side you're on. They're not for any of us. And they'll make the show, they'll put on the show and ponies act, but dude, when you find out that both Trump and Biden got funded by the same people, I mean, come on. They
Right.
both received millions from Pfizer, from Moderna, from, guns, both. I mean,
Yeah, and that's why things never change.
right, right.
Yeah.
Because it's not the people that run the country, it's the lobbyists,
Right.
you know?
Yeah.
So, and then people, I mean, there are some people that lobby for the right things, but they usually don't have the kind of money of the people lobbying for the wrong things. You know what I mean? So,
Right.
yeah, it's all about money, dude. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah. I mean, I guess the best we can do is worry about ourselves, our families.
Our neighbors,
Yeah.
maybe get your,
Friends.
become a little more social.
Yeah.
Make your circle a little
Not
bigger.
me.
Yes, you, sir. You can do
Yeah.
it online. There's plenty of like-minded folks like you.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll find them in our interviews. We'll find them. Make you some new
We will.
online
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I have good hopes for our podcast.
yeah, me too. I think it'll attract the people, and I think a lot of people can relate to it. I mean, not all the conspiracy stuff we talk about. Even I don't buy into all of it. It's fun to talk about.
That's just
It's
for
kind of
fun.
fun to discuss. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's entertainment. It's kooky. Some kooky
Yeah.
stuff, but as long as we do cover exactly what we're for, bringing people together, the normal everyday folk that's not on TV making a scene. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
just living our lives and what we do and how we do it. So,
Yeah. Exactly. And it's not easy. Even just living your life, it's a pretty hard work.
right. It is. And even, yeah, it really is. And I think we're in like I don't know, we're definitely in a mental, psyop. Let's just call it what it is, a psyop.
Yeah.
Psychological operations that are just messing with our emotions, man.
Yeah.
Have
Yeah.
the TV telling us this, have gurus telling us that, have people we trust telling us this, and it's like, hmm,
Yeah.
yeah,
So I try not to listen too much to, you know, stuff on TikTok and Instagram. Like I'll watch it,
why
but
not? What do you listen to? Mainstream? You're watching MSNP, NBC, or
um,
BBC, or
not so much. I mean, yeah, I'll read the news. During my downtime at work, I'll check out the news, different news channels.
yeah,
Um, but
same thing.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think of them as like they're professional operations. They're not some guy on TikTok that has the truth. You know what I mean?
Oh, I don't know, dude. With what we've seen our media do, I think a lot of people have lost trust in the mainstream media, and they're going to that guy that's like, hey, man, I'm not afraid to tell the truth, and this is what's really going on, and look at this. This thing was posted years ago. Now it's exactly lining up with what's going on.
Yeah,
This was posted just 2 days ago, and people don't even look at that stuff, or they do, or they miss it, or whatever. It depends what your algorithm is going to pull up for you. You know what I mean?
right, right.
So everything you see is going to feed your bias,
True.
which
That's
is
why.
another psyop.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
That's another reason why I don't trust social media stuff because of that algorithm that feeds your bias.
right. Well, that's why you got to look at other people's stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I look at people that are on the left and have their biases, and I look at their page and look at the stuff they're spouting about, and yeah, I see it. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And I see the people on the right that are disappointed and not getting, they're it's like, well, yeah, I see that too, because I'm in the middle where I think they're both, two sides of the same coin. And so we're all getting kind of played with this blue and red side stuff.
Yeah.
And those are the people I watch, you know what I mean? The ones that are fed up with that division that those two colors are causing us.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's important to get your information from various sources, that's for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you just keep feeding your own biases, then you're never going to be wrong. And nobody likes to be wrong anyway.
Right.
So,
I mean, I'm never wrong anyway, but
right, right.
Yeah.
I can relate. So yeah, I know exactly how that feels.
Yeah, thank you. See, glad you understand. Yeah,
We're talking about bunch of crap,
bunch of crap,
bunch of BS.
bunch of interesting BS.
Well, yeah, it really is. You do live in an interesting time, my friend. I'm sure every freaking generation thinks that. This is our
True.
turn.
True.
Get off one lawn. In my day.
Right. Right.
It's funny how you get an understanding now, though, right?
Yeah.
Of those folks.
Exactly.
Yeah, you old, you buzzard. You don't know what the hell's going on. No, yeah, they did.
Mm-hmm. So.
So yeah, I still don't know what that other thing that I wrote down was. It's really any future podcasters or YouTubers out there. It does no help if you write down stuff and you can't read your own writing. So yeah, keep that in mind.
So type.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm on season 5 of Breaking Bad.
Yeah. What do you think?
It's good. I mean, I had completely forgotten it because I saw it so long ago. So it's like just watching it's fresh for me.
Dude, that's awesome. That's good.
Yeah.
That's funny. I just started watching The Sopranos again.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah. I love that show. Breaking Bad too, man. That's like my number 2. I think I've seen Breaking Bad like 4 or 5 times.
Oh,
The whole
nice.
season. Yeah,
Okay.
the whole series.
Yeah, I'm at the
But-
part where they just discovered where Hank just discovered that Walt is Heisenberg.
On the crapper.
Yeah, a little bit after that, but yeah, we're in that process now of seeing what Hank's gonna do next. And
Right. See in the garage and stuff, looking through all the files.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm at the episode where Walt made the DVD saying that Hank made him do all that.
Oh, okay.
So
All right. So yeah, pretty far into it.
yeah,
That's crazy, man. Because he had stopped doing it, and it was like a couple of months he wasn't doing it no more. And
yeah,
things were cool, and man, Hank had to take a crap. I had to read some while he's taking a crap.
yeah. But how could he leave that book there? I thought he was smarter than that.
Honestly, he probably didn't even think about it, dude. I guarantee it. Because it was
Right.
under stuff. It wasn't like it was sitting on top. Was
Yeah.
it?
No, it was under a couple of magazines.
So
Yeah.
yeah, it's interesting though. Hank's got quite the memory.
Yeah. Because
But he doesn't find anything that confirms it.
No.
All the
no,
files he
doesn't.
looked through, I mean, he can't confirm it.
Right. That's why he's trying to get Skylar to rat out Walt.
Yeah, he is. And I'm torn on that, because I like Hank and he's doing the right thing. But at the same time, that's kind of sleazy. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
damn,
Exactly.
dude.
No, Hank.
Do what you got to do to get your caper.
Yeah. Hank did some messed up shit throughout the whole show. He started off with good intentions, but then he got carried away.
Like what?
Manipulating Jesse throughout the whole thing.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, all that to get Walt. He was because he was already determined to get Heisenberg as it was. And then finding out that Walt was Heisenberg, like kicked that into overgear. Like, I really need to take this guy down now.
No, I mean, Walt did some sleazy things. Did I say Hank? No, I meant Walt.
Yeah, Walt did, yeah.
Yeah.
No, but Hank because he's doing what it takes to get his guy.
Right. Yeah.
but some of it's pretty sleazy, like going after Skylar like that, and
Right.
he's
Yeah. Yeah.
freaking out. She doesn't even know how to process it yet. You know what I mean? You're like, just tell me, just give me, we could do this. Just come, like,
Right. 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 Yeah.
but,
Which I kind of get it because
right,
having had Walt that whole time next to him and
dude.
having been lied to that entire time. Yeah.
Yeah, and the biggest criminal he was looking for his entire, like, the latter half of his career, not half, but the
Yeah.
last couple of years.
As part of his family.
Yeah, dude, yeah, it was this dorky, nerdy, freaking
Yeah.
chemist. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? This guy that married way above his pay grade, way above his grade as far as Hank was concerned.
Right. But
Yeah, I
yeah.
kind of like that part though. He was very what is that? Underestimated,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
was his
Definitely.
whole weapon. That was his whole thing. Was
Right.
everybody underestimate him?
Yeah. Exactly.
But same with Gus. I mean, that's exactly what Gus did, right? He's just this lowly chicken shop manager, all
Yeah.
anal and retentive about his stuff. He's all about the chicken,
Yeah.
and he's not.
When in fact, he's a stone cold killer.
Yeah, right. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. So maybe I'll do El Camino next. When does that take place? Like after everything happens?
Right after, right
Right
after.
after. Okay.
Yeah. So right after Breaking Bad. So you should have started with Saul. Better Call Saul.
Oh, is that right?
You should have started with that, and then when it gets to the end of that, like before the last season or the last 5 episodes, then you watch Breaking Bad, and then El Camino, and then the rest of Saul.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's how you watch it in timeline.
Got it.
But yeah, El Camino takes place right where Breaking Bad ends.
Okay.
So, which I think was pretty cool. Because it was a nice closure. Because that was the thing, like what happened to Jesse. Is he just stay on the run now? Is he, like nobody's going after him? There's nobody left to go after him.
Mm-hmm.
But he's also known because of Walt being known. So they know Jesse's an accomplice. He's everywhere.
Right.
So I think it was really cool that, they did that to explain Jesse.
Okay. So I'll watch that next.
Yeah. That would be cool if they did something with Jesse like they did with Saul. And you'll see why at the end of El Camino. Like, you'll see.
Okay.
But great TV, man. Great entertainment.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. And I love seeing Albuquerque.
Right? That's bad. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That was really cool when we first watched it.
Yeah, I remember when we drove by Hank's house. You took me there.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, when he came out for the wedding.
Yeah.
We went up there. I don't think I've seen Walt's house yet. I've seen Jesse's and Hank's. Of course, the car wash. The Pollo Hermano.
I looked for the street on Google Maps, but it doesn't show up. I think they just made up that street name.
Which one?
Negro Arroyo.
Oh, where he lives? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can still Google Walt's house and it'll show you.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, there's like a lot of people going there and throwing pizza on the lady's roof. Poor thing. Like she was getting traumatized by it almost.
Oh, wow. Poor
It's like,
lady.
so she's got like fences and gates now.
Oh.
I think she ended up selling it. I don't know because of that, but she just ended up selling it recently.
So did she let them film there, or it was just filmed from the outside and the inside was like a studio or something?
I think she let them. No, it was just the outside.
Mm.
I honestly don't remember. I know with The Sopranos, the very first episode they did. They let him use the house. And then after that, the outside was all done, outside the house, but everything else was in the studio.
Ah, okay.
They copied the kitchen exactly the way it was and did it from there.
That's pretty cool.
So, yeah, maybe it was the first season or the first episode, but I know they only did inside the house for a short time and then made the studio.
Is that somewhere on Staten Island?
It's in Jersey. It's in North Caldwell, Jersey.
Yeah. Okay.
So I don't know about the address, but you can Google that too on Google Maps. Tony Soprano's house, and go check it out from the outside. Yeah.
I'll check it out.
It's kind of fun.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, cool, man.
Yeah, it was a
You
good
got some stuff to
podcast.
work with.
Yeah, for
It
sure.
was fun.